Friday is a day of prayers for much of the Islamic world. For these people in Yemen's capital, Sanaa, they are praying in front of the UN's office as a sign of protest. They want Saudi Arabia to lift its restrictions on fuel.
We've been protesting outside the UN's office for nearly 100 days to put more pressure on the world body to uphold its humane responsibility and allow fuel shipments to enter Yemen, as they have even been sold from countries involved in the war.
Officials from an oil company here say the Saudi-UAE coalition is preventing 6 oil tankers from docking at the southern port city of Hudaida.
Saudi restrictions on fuel continues to increase the burden on Yemeni civilians. 6 oil tankers have been checked and given permits by the UN, but 120,000 tons of fuel have been prevented from entering Hodeida's port that could have helped the company ease the suffering of civilians and reduce the severe shortages of fuel.
Most of the protesters have been camped outside the UN's office for 100 days now. They say they don't want any Saudi restrictions on fuel, and thousands more are lining up outside the gas stations for hours, hoping to get fuel. This is the result of the fuel shortage in the city. Endless queues of cars. Ali, who drives a taxi, tells us he spends a lot of his time at gas stations.
I spend most of my earnings at gas stations and on food. Most of the time, my family does not have enough.
Gas station owners say they are also struggling from the lack of fuel in the city.
We suffer a lot from restrictions on the flow of fuel into the market. I have a big responsibility towards my staff, my rent, and many other financial commitments.
This gas station has been set up for women, but some say it is not enough.
We suffer a lot from severe fuel shortages. Sometimes I'm forced to leave my car on the road and we travel long distances to this women's gas station.
Fuel may be crucial for millions of people here and abroad, but despite the war and with the continuing crisis in Yemen, many turned up for this exhibition in the capital, highlighting the benefits of clean energy. Mohammed, Al-Attab, Jazeera, Sanaa.